I just love being Florida, you know, it reminds me a lot of where I grew up in Aussie, and just keeps it small town boy. I gave up everything I knew. I gave up my parents, my brother, my sister, to chase my own dream, something that I felt that I could do. But it didn't feel like a sacrifice.
At this point, he's a legend, you know, in dirt bike racing, and I think today is the day he's going to break the start record from Mike LaRocco, which is Supercross is an incredibly demanding sport, and it's very difficult to go 10 years or more, and he's done that almost double, I think. So for guys like him and LaRocco, the guy he's taking the record from, to me it's just amazing. And you know, it's a demanding sport. It's very difficult to stay healthy that long and stay competitive. It's amazing that those guys can go that distance. You know, you think if you did 10 years it would be unbelievable, and that would get you to 170. So when you start talking about something well into the 200s, it's amazing.
No, he's just a legend, you know, he's accomplished so much in the sport, and you know, he's just kind of one of those guys that when the going gets tough, he always is a tough guy and can tough it out, and yeah, he's just an amazing athlete. Yeah, I mean, I think obviously this season for Chad maybe isn't, you know, what everyone wants, but man, he's out there at 35 years old, you know. I probably won't be out there at 35, so, you know, people kind of forget, like, it was only a year ago at Phoenix where he was like going really fast and got second, so you never know when Chad's going to come out, but I think it's just cool because the fans love him. He's a big, you know, everyone, you know, loves to see Chad, and he's just a legend in the sport. So, man, if we can have him around, you know, for another year, then I think that's awesome, and, you know, I like to see him out there, and so does all the fans. 228 races is unreal because, unfortunately, I've missed a lot of races, you know, due to being injured, but, you know, I've had one full season 450, and it's gnarly, man. That's pretty unreal, so that's a huge accomplishment, and it's amazing to go through that many races and still be pretty healthy.
It's unbelievable racing Chad, dude. You just knew that guy was going to bring it every single weekend. He had no weaknesses, and that's what was so hard to bet against. Is the guy was so consistent and was on point, never made any mistakes, and that was what made it tough racing him. I can't believe he's lining up at 35, dude. It's been 10 years since I raced him, and now look at him. It's unbelievable. Still getting after it.
If I could talk to him right before, it'd be smooth and smart. You stay in your own lane, you do what you need to do. He always showed up. He gave his best, you know, and his best may not have been the best that he could be, you know, all the time, but it was his best on the day, and that's, you know, that's what really matters.